Hello and welcome back. In this video, you're going to learn how to install WordPress on your hosting account on your domain name so you can get started building your website. My name's Chris Badgett. I'm a partner at CodeBox and co-creator of Lifter LMS, a WordPress learning management system plugin that makes it easy for you to create and sell online courses and engage with your students. Now let's jump right into it and get into how to install WordPress on your domain name. Alright, so in this example we're going to install WordPress on a website that's hosted with Bluehost, but all the major hosting companies pretty much do it the same way, where you basically have a one-click install of the WordPress software onto your hosting account into the file structure of that website on that domain name. So to do that on Bluehost, what you want to do, and this is pretty much what you're doing with other web hosts as well, is you want to get to your cPanel or your control panel. So to do that, you just go to your hosting company and go ahead and log in. And then that brings you to your cPanel, which this is what it looks like for me. It may look slightly different for you, and that's okay. You're pretty much just looking for, on the main cPanel page, an area that says WordPress. So here's the WordPress icon right here, and this is what we need to get started. Some people's cPanels, it says like software upgrades and things like that, but you're really just looking for the WordPress icon. So go ahead and click on that, and you can see this is a free installation deal of like how go ahead and move forward and install it. So yes, we want to install WordPress. And on our hosting account, we're going to select the domain name. So that is WP website in a weekend right here. And I'm going to check that. And let's see what these advanced options are. I'm going to go ahead and put in the site title. So WordPress website in a weekend. And the admin username, this will be the, like the username and the password I'll use to log in. So for right now, I'm just going to leave it like this with this username and this password. And yes, I want to create a new database and install now. So now it's basically like we went through when we set up hosting and bought domain names, is oftentimes these companies are trying to sell more stuff. So it's trying to sell me a premium theme, and we'll get into WordPress themes in another lesson video. But we're not going to want to buy one of these Mojo themes, and I'll talk about how to go do without that. So it looks like our install is underway. It's complete. And if I do mydomainname.com/wp-admin, I'm going to go ahead and log in here. Alright, so this is what it looks like on a fresh install of WordPress when you log in. So the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to kind of clean up this install a little bit. We're going to go ahead and close this Jetpack message. Jetpack is a plugin. And I'm going to go over here into the plugins, and these plugins basically provide additional functionality to a website, and there's a WordPress repository, as it's known, with like tens of thousands of free plugins you can use, and there's also premium plugins like the Lifter LMS plugin that I've helped build that can bring additional functionality and design to your site. But for right now, we're gonna go ahead and leave Akismet. It's a nice spam prevention plugin that if you're gonna blog and you're gonna have comments on, I highly recommend using it. Hello Dolly, I don't need, so I'm gonna deactivate that. Jetpack is a plugin that the team at Automatic, who created WordPress, also creates this Jetpack plugin, and it has a lot of cool features and functionality, but we're not going to use it in this demonstration. And in this Mojo Marketplace plugin, I don't want this came. It looks like Mojo and Bluehost have some kind of partnership. So when you install WordPress, they're trying to get you to buy Mojo Marketplace themes. So I'm going to go ahead and take all three of these plugins and delete them. And I'm going to leave Akismet in there so that, you know, when I do get to a blog, that I can add that plugin. So if I go back to my dashboard, this is what it looks like. And if I were to hover over the title of the website, build a WordPress website in a weekend, and click this Visit Site button, you can see this is what the website looks like on a fresh WordPress install. So essentially, this is a blog, like this is a sample first blog post here. This is some footer text. These are some widgets that are in the sidebar, and there's no real menu yet, but this is the new 2015 WordPress theme, which comes when you first install WordPress. And that's it on the basic install. In the next video, we're going to give you a more detailed tour of the WordPress dashboard. So congratulations on getting WordPress installed. All right, so if you have any trouble installing WordPress on your particular hosting situation, go ahead and just call your host and have them walk you through the steps, in case it's slightly different from how I portrayed it in this video. But all web hosts, all the good ones I should say, should have no problem helping you walk you through the steps of installing WordPress on your hosting account, or pointing to you to some step-by-step instructions and how it works on their platform.